on my heart for coming to the wedding of myself and the woman that I love, Merlina. I first came to the Philippines about 2 years ago. I fell in love with the people. I fell in love with the country. I fell in love with the families here and the values of the Philippines. About 18 months ago, I came back to the Philippines and I met Merlene briefly. We went to a movie and I took her to Pizza Hut and then I gave her some money for a cab and I said goodbye. When I came back to Australia, some weeks later, I knew in my heart that I had met one of the most beautiful people that I've ever met, from one of the most beautiful countries that I've ever been to, and we started to talk a little bit more, maybe every day sometimes. I then decided that I would like to meet her again. I was coming back to Malaysia to play lawn bowls, a sport of mine, and I asked Merlina if she would like to meet me for a couple of weeks and we go on a holiday. I was hoping that our relationship would grow, and I think that Merlene said much the same. She was also hoping that our relationship would grow. Well, it did. I fell in love. I think Merlene fell in love. And rather than come back to the Philippines time and time again, I decided that, well, Merlene and myself decided that it would be best if she came to Australia. I had the privilege of meeting Merlene's parents in her own province here, which was a wonderful experience for me, and I wanted Merlene to enjoy the same experience in Australia to meet my beautiful family. So she came over for 3 months. She had a wonderful time over there, I do believe. Merlene fell in love with my sisters and my extended family, and they fell in love with her. At this stage, we had no plans to marry, but when Merlene came back to the Philippines and she messaged me or she rang me a couple of weeks later and said that she had some good news and that we were having a baby, we didn't really have much deciding to do. It was when we would marry. So, coming over here this July, I decided that that would be the time that we married before she had our child. There was a lot of work. Merlene did a lot of work here to organise this wedding and the marriage. I did a lot of work back in Australia to rush it, to make sure that we could be married on my trip here in July. It's all come together fantastically. Merlene has done a brilliant job. I am so proud of the work that she has done, and I'm so proud of the day and this venue. That's pretty much all I'd like to say. I'd like to hand over to Merlene, but again, I am here because I love Merlina, and I will love her with my heart and her family for the rest of my days. So Merlina is quite shy. She didn't want to say anything, but I think that she should get up here and say a few words. I'm shy.
We did it.
Hello, thank you for coming, and I'm a little shy.
That's fine.
Thank you very much, Peter and Merlina. So that was the storyline of Mr. Peter, how to enter the marriage life to Merlina. Okay, so again, Mr. Peter, you're so very much welcome here in the Philippines always.